This is awkward occurrence with awkward entertainment. So I'm going to be talking about the Summer Wells community drama and envious parents. So let's start with the community drama. This is a video I saw on YouTube a couple of days ago, and it just lists a bunch of YouTubers who have gained views or clout or large sums of money, or who start drama, or who pushes drama in a Summer Wells community or case. And it's the same old song and dance. Same old song and dance. And what I mean by that is every case we get from mainstream media that we report on, that we do true crime videos on, every case, you have people who come out and say this person is doing it for clout, views, money, such and so, such and so. You may get a new face in a true crime community when there's a new case on a national stage news or nationally staged news. You may get a new face in a true crime community who gains tens of thousands of subscribers in a month or so. So let's get into this video. It's very short. I just found it interesting, and I'm not in the video. I'm just shocked and applaud they didn't put me on the list. And I made maybe half a dozen Summer Wells videos, even though I'm not really looking for clout or views. You know, I do advertise. I would love to get paid for my time making videos, for my time. I don't care what case it is. I would love to get paid for my time. That's what I advertise. Anyway, let's get this started.
By people telling me, oh, you're lying about this, you're lying about this. And then several weeks later, it turns out, oh, actually, she wasn't lying. Oh my gosh. So, yeah. And if I was going to go on a panel to make something up for the first time, because
So it starts off by talking about the Summer Wells host's appearance. Someone stating Summer Wells' body was found on a neighbor's property in a pond. That turned out not to be true. And they're talking about Miss Cher, sharing that information on her live stream.
Out there, truths, things that I know is true. If I was going to make something up and I wanted views and I wanted whatever people are saying, super chats, do you honestly think, I'm a mother with 4 kids, do you think I would actually go on a panel and play along with a little girl's remains being found? In the thoughts that I could be doing this as a hoax and turn around and have my ass severely sued, I could also turn around and be in major trouble legally with law enforcement for doing such a thing? Hello, do you honestly think I'm going to put myself in that kind of situation? Fuck no.
Legally, I think they want to make a law where you can't speculate or give your opinion on cases through the internet. Legally, I think they want to make some type of law about that, but that's going to be pretty hard because we have free speech, freedom of expression, so it's going to be pretty hard to do that. But no, she came on and said Summer Wells' body was found on the moon. She really wouldn't get in trouble for saying that. Breaking news, Summer Wells' body found on the news, and she had 2,000 people on her live stream during that. Like no.
Was going to make up anything, and I cared about shock value, and I cared about clicks and views and super chats, I would fucking come on here and tell y'all that Dawn confessed to me.
Alright, anyway, in a couple of seconds, they're going to list off a bunch of creators
but I certainly
in the Summer Wells case.
Would not ever come on here and fuck around with saying that a little...
Honestly, everybody, let me turn this down.
main.
Honestly, everybody wants views and clicks. Honestly. Alright, let's get into this. So I don't care if you're a character in the case, like a lot of these people are characters. I don't care if you're a character or a commentator. People do want views. Let's continue. Most of the motive behind this is to gain monetarily gains. That's most of the motive behind people making YouTube channels. Is why people put ads on their channels, which is why people put membership requirements on their channels, and so on and so on. Thing is, I don't want to do ads on my channel because I don't want YouTube paying me anything. I don't want to do memberships because I don't want YouTube paying me anything. Let's continue. That's why I do donations or support fees, support channel video fees. Let's just continue. The list starts off with share behind voices, or voices behind the wall. Was Ziggy Ziggy?
Bite my tongue, bite my tongue.
Yeah, I don't listen to that's not Cardi B. I don't listen to Billie Eilish. So Billie Eilish is a little Satanist. You can tell by her music she worships the devil. That's electronic medium. I never seen videos by them. And they had one black person on this list. One black person. It was a black female. So I didn't make the list. I guess I didn't make enough Summer World videos. I didn't make the list. I guess my view count isn't high enough, which I really don't care, but I didn't make the list. Alright. I'm not going to play this entire video. But we pretty much get the point. People like to get views, monetary gain off of reporting on these cases. I'm to the point where if I'm spending so much time doing this, I want to be paid for it. I'm to that point. Some things I do on YouTube, I want to be paid for. Some things I do on YouTube, I don't want to be paid for. So if you're going to put your time and effort into things like this, you might as well get paid for it. You putting a huge amounts of time into it. So, hey. Alright, part 2 of this video is called Envious Parent. Now, there is rumor or speculation going around that Candus was jealous of her daughter, Summer Wells. She was jealous of her daughter's looks and jealous that her daughter was sleeping in a bed where her dad, Donald, was. There's also a rumor or speculation going around that Mr. Wells had an inappropriate relationship with his daughter. So, I don't believe it, but let's get into this. Not within a script, I don't believe it, but let's get into this. Envious, jealous parent would be Candus. Now, mothers and dads, but mothers are known to kill their babies because they're upset at the dad. So the dad may not be around. He may be a deadbeat dad. The child looks a lot like the dad, so the mother will kill the child, and the mother will spend the rest of her life in jail. If you go on Google, you look up keywords, mother kills child because he looked like dad. You'll find a few cases. But again, speculation is Candus was jealous of her daughter's attention from Donald Wells, so she killed her daughter, which is crazy, which is, to me, is the dumbest theory. Not the dumbest, but it's the dumbest theory to me. Because Candace Bly once had a protection order against Donald Wells. Like, really, I don't think she's that in love with him that she's gonna kill her own daughter just to be closer to Donald, just so he can be closer to her, just so he can give her some. Whatever these other people are thinking who came up with the theory, Candace was jealous of her daughter. I just don't buy that theory. I don't buy that theory. Don't buy that theory. So let's play this video. This is about a mother who killed her kids. This is a different case. But once again, I don't buy the theory Candace killed her daughter because she wanted more love from her husband. Well, her husband is known to her to be an abuser. So, yeah, that's how that goes. Let's play this video.
Tonight, accused of murdering her two babies. Her husband and their father, Jaquan, told me he's just trying to stay positive.
Lily. Hi, baby.
We had them 11 months apart because we wanted them to be close and just grow together and just live forever.
Instead, the lives of 2-month-old Lily and 1-year-old Rose were tragically cut short.
Rose was my big juice and Lily was my brown sugar.
Jaquan Singleton told me he left them with their mom, Amanda Sharp Jefferson, Thursday night, so he could be with his other daughter, Violet, at his grandmother's.
I see Rose, I see Amanda, I see Lily. Everything's good. I was like around 7-something. I'm giving them kisses. I give them hugs. I'm like, I'll see y'all tomorrow.
That was the last time he saw his 2 youngest daughters alive. When he got back to the apartment around noon on Friday,
I see Rose and Lily like over there.
He said they were in the living room, laying down. Rose was on top of Lily. Amanda was home.
Take this coat off, put it on my bed and stuff. And I'm like, but as I'm doing that, she's like, shh, shh, shh.
He said he thought they were asleep until
I feel Lily's head. I'm like, she's kind of cold.
After a few minutes of trying to get a response, it clicked, and he confronted Amanda.
I'm asking, like, what did you do to my daughter? What did you do to my daughter? And she's like, shh, shh.
Jaquan said he called his mom, then called 911. He said Amanda never did.
She's super calm, cool, and collective about it. Literally putting her clothes on, nothing, talking about can we sell the organs and stuff.
He told me he thinks the girls were drowned.
That day, when I seen them, I died. I still feel dead. I feel blank. I'm numb.
In Amanda's arrest report, it said she told officers she didn't know Jaquan and denied having any children.
She was going through a spiritual, a spiritual and soul type of thing, where she thought she wasn't in this reality. She was in the spiritual and soul reality.
He said the spiritual side all started a few weeks ago.
I feel like maybe me not coming back that night got to her.
Despite what his wife is accused of.
I forgive her. I love her. I have to act like they're still here because the only way I can carry on their legacy is just just stay positive.
He told me he, Amanda, Rose, and Lily went everywhere together.
If I walk around with anger, hatred, I'm not going to be able to get through this situation.
Now he walks alone, without his big juice or brown sugar.
Life will never be the same.
Jaquan told me he hopes people hear this story and use it as a reminder to check on your...
She was going through a spiritual what? What? So was she on YouTube looking up those crazy spiritual videos, how to talk to spirit guides, how to become psychic, kundalini, third eye? Was she doing all that spiritual voodoo stuff? Higher consciousness, stuff like that will lead you to be homicidal, suicidal. Then she stated, should we sell their organs? What? After she was arrested, she told the police, I don't know him. I don't have any kids. Like, what? Alright. That spiritual part he said kind of hit me like, what do you mean by spiritual, dog? Okay, let's continue to the next video. Spiritual. Leave that spiritual mumbo jumbo stuff alone, off of YouTube, off of anywhere. Witchcraft, anything, leave it alone. It will drive you crazy. And there have been millions of people caught up in that, and millions of people have went psychotic. In the nut house, a bunch of them are in the nut house. It's not in jail, but let's continue this video. This is another case. Woman states she killed the kids because they were getting in the way of her sex life. Something like the theory, Candus killed her daughter because she was getting in the way of her husband being close to her. But let's start this video. Well, yeah, no sound.
Ambulance service. Is the patient breathing?
No.
They're not breathing?
No.
Okay. And who was it we're talking about?
Lexi, she's 3.
She's 3. Bear with
Yeah.
me. Okay. So she's unconscious and she's not breathing. So help has been arranged, okay?
They died within weeks of each other. The children got in the way of Miss Porton's sex life. Deliberate airway obstruction. She was stopping to get gas while her daughter was already dead in the backseat of the car. This is why you should keep your legs closed. Wear condoms. I'm not for abortions, but keep your legs closed. Wear condoms. You got to weigh your sex life. Well, your sex life is what caused you to have 2 children. So, if you wanted a sex life, hire a babysitter, put the kids to sleep, invite the man over then. But I don't understand people like this. I don't understand them. Yeah, you can have a sex life in jail with those other women. With those other women, that's gonna be your lovers. That's gonna be your lovers. Let's replay this. So one died 1 week, the other died another week, and they finally arrested her after the second one died. This is what it seems like.
Ambulance service. Is the patient breathing?
No.
They're not breathing?
No.
Okay. And who was it we're talking about?
Lexi, she's 3.
She's 3. Bear with
Yeah.
me. Okay. So she's unconscious and she's not breathing. So help has been arranged, okay?
The mom didn't even seem distraught when she made that call. She wasn't crying or nothing. Not a care in the world. Alright. Went and got gas. Oh, wow. Alright. Anything else I want to add to this? Hold on. Went and got gas. After she killed the kid. After she killed the second kid. Could have got in the way of sex life. You could have gave him up for adoption. You selfish little devil. Selfish devils. Alright, so the theory, Candus killed her daughter because her daughter was too close to the husband. I'm just not, clicking with that theory. I just think that's the least of all theories. Just the least of all theories. It's possible, but not possible in this case. It's possible because, as you can see, parents have killed their kids before for all different types of reasons. But in this case, I don't suspect that. Especially since Dr. Phil said what he said. Dr. Phil said he doesn't suspect the parents killed their daughter. So, hey. Alright, this is just some messages I forgot to report on a Robin Lane video. So under the Robin Lane video, she was doing her interview, and she was doing a bunch of other interviews for news stations. And this is just people's thoughts. This is just people's thoughts. Robin has always alarmed me though. She's beautiful and sweet, so I can't put my finger on why she gives me a really bad feeling. But I tend to trust my gut until my gut is proven wrong. And something feels really not right about Robin. I just don't know what it is. Yeah, because she laughs a lot, but she laughs a lot, giggles a lot. No real emotion, no real sincere emotions. You can tell Robin is acting. You can tell Robin is acting because her story changes not about the disappearance, just about how she feels and how things irritate her. Sometimes she's like, yeah, it got on my nerves or irritated me, or was a lot to handle holding Summer all the time because I needed my hands. And other times she's like, no, it didn't bother me at all. Children are a blessing and I love cuddles. I think she knows the way the church wants her to be, and she tries to mask her true human feelings with sunshine and rainbows and behaves, thinks, feels the way she feels obligated to based on her position at the church rather than being herself and having normal human feelings. Yeah, I just think she's acting. The rest of that stuff, you can wipe that out. I agree with, you can tell Robin is acting. That's all I think. Let me see. This just talks about Robin meeting Candus. I forgot where, but they were at the same place in the same picture. She had on the same dress. She did her July interview in. So Robin is so fake nice. Very funny laugh in her other videos. Yeah, you can tell, very funny laugh. Embarrassed, nervous laugh. Embarrassed, nervous laugh. I don't think, is it an embarrassing laugh that she does? I think it's a Robin is so fake nice. I think it's a fake nice, very funny laugh. I don't think it's an embarrassed, nervous laugh. Maybe a little nervous because you're on camera and you're trying to get everything correct. So I would say a nervous, fake, nice, funny laugh by Robin Lane. And that would end this video out, people. That would end this video out. Anything else I want to say before we end this out? There's nothing else. There's nothing else. This has been Awkward Occurrence with Awkward Entertainment, and I will see you in the next video.